to the future. I have grown more confident in myself as a person and more outgoing as the years have progressed in my college career. I remember coming in as a freshman and I was super shy and didn't talk to anyone around me, but then as I got more involved in the music department, I became more of who I am right now.
I've tried to become more open-minded because coming to Bethel, you meet a lot of different kinds of people from different walks of life. And then I was presented with all these different ways of looking at things. And I've learned to accept people who are different from me and to celebrate that and to celebrate myself for being different. Before I came to Bethel, I had not been in band or orchestra or really any ensembles, but it just took a lot of time and patience, and my ensembles have become like my favorite thing that I've done here. So
compared to what I can do now and what I know now on the guitar, my primary focus here is not even a comparison, just with all of the recitals and concerts that really push you to learn the music, and it's incredible, the difference in everything. And so that's huge kudos and a shout out to the music department and the profs and teachers that spend countless hours putting into your life, along with just picking up percussion here. I never would have played a percussive instrument in my life before school here. So there's just been a lot of different areas of growing musically because we have the opportunity to do that here.
All right, so a couple of impactful people. Of course, we can't just choose one. So I was going to mention something about all three of our favorite professors. Dr. K and I have obviously worked really close together for all 4 years, and just the conversations we've had have been so life-giving and impactful. And I've been crying in his office, and we just talk about life and the future and goals and everything, and that's been really nice. Vicki has gone way out of her way to pray for my family and support us in, whether that looks like financial needs or just a number of different things. That's been really, really cool, and so I really appreciated that. And then Rob has really helped get me ready for grad school in the music theory sense. We've been meeting up every single Wednesday this year and working on first the applications, but then after I got accepted, we've just been working on preparations, and it's been really cool to get to know him better that way too.
Becky Workentine always taught me to strive to be a better musician, and I enjoyed all the entertainment and fun that she brought into my life. I know he isn't here anymore, but I want to give a big shout out to Joshua. He was really one of the first people to make me feel at home at Bethel, and just a really great mentor figure and friend, and I'm very, very thankful for his influence in my life. One of my favorite things about this year was getting to know Rob a lot more. He's been here my whole time here, but just being able to actually get to know him more personally and just see how fun he is and everything was a real blessing.
one person that was really impactful was Marilyn Ham. I remember having a conversation with her about anxiety, and she told me maybe I should go check out the wellness center, and I was really scared to go over there, so she actually went with me. So it was really made a big impact on me that she cared about me to do that, and I have gone to counseling at the wellness center ever since, and I think a lot of that personal growth I mentioned would be due to that.
One of my favorite experiences was working as a student worker with Kelly. It was amazing. She is definitely one of the people that was most influential to my time here. Emily McAndrew was also very inspirational. She really taught me a lot about vocal quality and how to enjoy music a lot more as well with all of the songs that we worked on, and I love her a lot!
I want to thank Rob specifically for what he's done. He's just been really gracious to me and provided me with a lot of great opportunities.
The one person that has been very impactful in my college career is my best friend and current roommate, and hopefully we'll be roommates after graduation, but Rebecca Scott. She has always been there for me, and I try to be there for her as well. and she just makes college career, college life just much more exciting, and I love spending time with her, and I love her.
So for anything I would be super glad I did, I think of choir tours. The first one we went to Canada, and we made stops on the way there and on the way back. And the second one we went to New York and we sang in Carnegie Hall. And those experiences were just so much fun to get to travel with comrades and sing. As far as anything I would change, I don't really have anything. I am gonna miss Bethel more than anything else.
I am super glad that I made the friends that I did. I would not be here if it weren't for all of you, and I love you a lot. Is there anything I would change? No.
One thing I'm really glad I did was the pit for Drowsy Chaperone. I know some of you underclassmen haven't even gotten the chance to do a musical yet, but definitely do it. It's one of the best experiences you'll ever do, is being in a pit. One thing that I wish I did a little differently is, even though everyone told me to, I would have joined choir like 4 years ago. I did it senior year, was really glad I did, but I would have joined a lot earlier.
I'm glad I got into operatic curriculars. Speaking of things that Rob did for me, that was one of my favorite experiences at Bethel. Both shows I did, and I'm glad I joined percussion ensemble. I wish I joined earlier, but that was a wonderful experience too.
Don't let your past mistakes define who you are as a person. Learn from those mistakes and keep pressing forward. Who you have as friends will impact your life, so choose people who are reliable and you can trust them, and people that are good Christian people or godly people or whatever circle you want to be into. Have a lot of friends in that circle, because it will help you out so much.
You should just get involved. Get involved with the community around you, and get involved with the music department, and the faster you do, the more friends you will make and the better you will feel.
I would tell my freshman self to get to know these professors. They are so wise and they care about you guys so much, and I wish I didn't wait until junior, senior year to spend the time in their office and just get to know them and let them pour back into me.
What would I tell myself? Practice! Do it. Also, it's okay to take care of your mental health. It is very important. Do it because you need to.
I would say that getting good grades is actually a wonderful feeling, and just getting by is not. You don't learn as much, and so what I'd say to myself is just put in the work, because in the end the work really does work wonders. So
I would tell myself to have patience and forgiveness with myself, because lots of changes are going to happen and lots of unexpected things. Be ready for that, but also don't beat yourself up if you feel like things aren't going the way you would like, because all you can do is your best. And be happy with the progress you have made instead of focusing on what you wish you could have done, because life is just endless opportunities to keep making yourself a better person and working on yourself. What I will miss the most here is the professors.
The staff, specifically the staff in the music department.
getting the mentoring from any professor or teacher would.
Because seeing them every day, and whether it's in class or an ensemble, is just, it's been my favorite. And to become closer with them and find out like their senses of humor and the ways that they individually make music. They're all just amazing people, and they've all helped me learn so much, not just in the music realm, but in dealing with others and companionship and also Christianity. So definitely the professors.
Okay, what I will miss most is hanging out with all of you guys, all the friends, all the professors, just after ensemble when we all go grab a meal together, or we're all laughing as we're bringing everything inside from the rain, you know, whatever it is. I really appreciate the relationships I have here, and I'm hoping to keep in touch.
To the future students of Bethel, I just want to tell you that it is great living on campus, and if you have the choice to, you should do that, because the community on Bethel's campus is fantastic and you will meet some lifelong friends. I know I have.
In life, you're going to go through many hills and valleys. You're going to question yourself a lot. Am I in the place where God has put me in? Am I living out the calling that God has for me? And the one thing I can tell you is this: be still and know that He is God. Trust Him in your assignments, trust Him when you fail as a Christian, and trust Him in your practices when you're practicing for hours on end and you don't feel like you're good enough as a musician. Because what we have, both great and little, we give it to the hands of the Master of the universe. And it's in Him that we put our trust and our abilities as musicians and as believers in Christ.
I just want to say thank you all so much for everything. I truly have been changed for the better and for good.
I'd like to say to any music majors to just stick it out. I know music theory 3 and 4 are tough. Grace did eye roll. It's tough going in the sophomore and junior year of music majoring. So I'd say if you're still having doubts about it, just to keep on going with that. Especially if you're music ed, don't take out the ed like me. I think that to keep on going with that, it shows perseverance, and that's really beneficial that you do so.
All right, I'll tell you when to go. I'm going to gather myself. You go.
Pop up when I say go. Go. I just want to say
Bye. Are they going on a field trip?
Wait, I look so. How do I get out of here not awkwardly?
I don't think that's a word. So,
The elevator is slow, as we all know.